Hi, welcome to my last Christmas themed video. This one's a photography one. It's basically Christmas decorations, lights and things like that. Just ideas really. But anyway, just let me get rid of all this snow because it makes a mess of the carpet. So let's just get rid of that. There we go. Right, let's just get a few things out of the way. I'm not going to be talking about settings in this video. I'm not going to be talking lenses directly, cameras or anything like that or that kind of thing, because basically this is just to give you ideas, because having Christmas decorations out and lights out and like I've got all this stuff behind me, you know, you can create some unusual images, and that's, like I say, what this video is just to basically give you ideas. And again, you know, if you're unsure of your camera, and again you can even use a mobile phone with this, if you're unsure, just shove it in auto mode and then play around with the settings from there, because some of them, yes, you will need to change your settings a little bit. You want to try and keep your ISO low, you may need to open your shutter speed. There's all different bits and pieces, and you know, a slightly long exposure one and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, the thing is just to have fun. So anyway, what I'm going to do is going to move over to the Christmas tree and we'll start with that. Well, I'm going to take this hat off because it itches my head. Now you can see I have had my haircut. Right, let's carry on over there. And like I was just saying, I mean, everybody's Christmas decorations are going to be different. Your baubles are going to be different, your tinsel's going to be different, your tree's going to be different. Everybody's got their way of decorating and things like that. So I mean, with mine, it's just like, you know, just a cheap silver Christmas tree with different baubles and everything on that's grown over the years. They're more pastel-y colours and stuff like that. But then I also have like ones where like there's like a little suitcase here. I've got like an aeroplane and bits and pieces. So with this kind of thing, what you may want to do is just focus on an individual bauble that you actually may like. You know, you may want to, you know, keep that aperture open so that you're actually blurring out the background. Again, this is all different. So basically with your baubles, you can come up with all different shots. I mean, the one thing though, if you've got reflective ones, got your camera right by here, you may be getting a reflection of the camera into the bauble. So what I would do is, if you've got a zoom lens or anything, I'll step a little bit further back and then zoom into it, so you're not really going to get the reflection. But sometimes you may want that reflection within there, because it does make a good shot. So again, with baubles, you can get some shots like this. I mean, the one thing that I do have to point out, I've got lights on at the moment, and that's only for filming, so sometimes it's better to do this in the dark and with just your lights on, or even with ambient light as well. But the one thing as well, if you want to capture your whole Christmas tree, there's a few options with that. Instead of just capturing the whole Christmas tree as it is, which is nice for prosperity, and I always keep those kind of ones so I can remember how it was decorated the year before. One of them is basically out of focus, so you're just basically making everything out of focus, so you're just seeing the lights and they're just like the orbs, if you get what I mean. So it's like that bokeh effect that you would get, and then you can just get the outline of the tree. The other one as well is then on the opposite of that is basically do some ICM shots. Basically, again, these are better in the dark, is basically set your shutter speed for longer and then just move your camera in certain patterns or whatever, and then you will get different shapes and things like that. I mean, these kind of ones you may need to post-process a little bit by just adjusting levels and bits and pieces, but again, like I say, these are a bit of fun. So that's another thing that I've found anyway. But again, most people, you see these kind of things. I mean, I will move away from the Christmas tree in a second, but another one is tinsel. This is better with like a close-up macro lens, or even like I've got like extension ones for my lenses here, and just getting like close up, and you're just getting the flicks of light and everything on there. And the decorations that I've got these crystal type ones, the glass see-through type of things here. So these, because I've got lights underneath like this fake snow, that illuminates up, so it's actually glowing some. Some of these do actually light up, and you've got movement, which I'll explain in a minute. But the one thing with some of these, I mean, just even like if I've got like just this reindeer here, you can do some unusual things with just, again, sometimes it's maybe the closer bits, but just getting onto the edges of the parts or things like that. So again, you can get some different shots like that. Again, you may need to move things around just just to get that perfect shot. And at the end of the day, you know, for me, if I'm moving it around, it doesn't matter. I'll put it back and it's a slightly different display, but there we go anyway. So you can get some shots, again, like this. I hope you can hear me slightly because I have put my other decorations on, because some of these, like I say, you've got movement in them. They've got like a little motor that then moves the water around with the glitter and everything in. Well, I mean, you may be able to hear, but they are a little bit noisy. So the way I've got mine wired up here is some of them are on, well, I've wired everything up to USB, and then some of those now are on a separate switch. So I can still have the lights on, but then these, if I want them on, I can. And again, like these ones with, like, I've got the Christmas tree here, that the things move around. The glitter and the reflections of the colour and things like that. Again, you may want to get close up with this, but again, those can make different pictures. Again, if you think of like desktop wallpapers, phone wallpapers, that kind of thing, yeah, these kind of make unusual shots like that. So again, you can get some things like this just using the movement ones, let's put it like that. Like I say, with those glass things behind me, you can have endless fun with those. I mean, I've got so many of these that you can just concentrate, like I say, on the small details, the larger ones, just the shapes, the textures, just anything really. Again, like I say, this with video, it's just for ideas and things like that. I mean, like last year I spent ages doing that. I mean, I did do a lot of images to do with this video, and some of the images that have been on screen may not be absolutely perfect because I did spend a lot of time doing some, and I've took the SD card out and now I don't know where that SD card is, so I'm having to try and take some others, and I want to get this out before Christmas. So yeah, so some of my images may not be absolutely perfect, and I do apologise about that, but the thing is, it just gives you the ideas. Like a lot of the model village type of ornaments and things like that. This year I haven't put as many out, and like over the years the lights have broke, the fibres have gone, or the power supplies have gone. But again, even just something as simple as like these shop fronts here, and just like doing like macro shots against them. Again, you've got to have good quality ones, because some of the ones that I've got here, they're not that well made, if you know what I mean. So the quality of the paint and things like that aren't the best, but again, just again, some unusual shots. Same with like the model village things. Like I say, I've got this fibre optic one here. It's the only one I can find the power supply for this year. But again, like even just fibre optics, especially with Christmas trees, you can just get the ends of the branches, and again, it makes unusual pictures. Again, the same with the normal Christmas tree, like I was saying, the lights. You know, do it out of focus and things like that. Like I say, I've only got this one, so I can't make that many brilliant images, but at least it's something. Well, I've hoped I've given you some inspiration for taking photos, because like over Christmas we're spending time with family and everything else, but there's always downtime and things like that, and if you're into your photography, it's a great way just to relax. And even if you've just had a new camera for Christmas or something like that, it's worth just sitting around and just having a play around with different settings and things like that, just to try and get a nice image. I mean, like I say, just look around your house just to find different things. Like I say, even like a pot plant, like, well, a fake pot plant like this, in the right light can make an unusual image. So just have a look around. I'm only just going by what I can see in the living room here and what I've actually thought of, and I guarantee as soon as I finish this video and I'm starting editing it and probably published it, I'll go, that would have made a good picture. So that's the thing, like I say, just have fun with it, that's all I'm saying. And I mean, like for me, the end photo, even if it's not absolutely perfect, it doesn't matter. It's the learning that I'm doing with it, it's the inspiration, it means I'm actually doing something with my time and I'm just enjoying it. You know, everybody's got like their own little hobbies, photography is mine, and whether, like I say, picture comes out perfect, I don't mind, because I just enjoy taking photos. Because like I say, you've got to have something. That's why, I mean, if you haven't seen my channel, normally I'm out in my little camper that I converted and out into places and doing landscape photography and stuff like that. And I've still got another 3 videos to come out. It was going to be 2, it's now 3. When I went up to the Lake District last month. But yeah, so again, if you want to see more of my content and that, please like, subscribe, do all that kind of YouTube stuff, because again, it does help this little channel out. And like I say, I do, again, the same with photography, I do these videos for a bit of fun and to keep me sane sometimes when unfortunately, because of a spinal problem, I can't do that much else. At least I'm spending my time, you know, doing actually something than just not doing anything, if you know what I mean. So anyway, but again, like I say, I hope this has given you inspiration and things like that. And anyway, have a nice Christmas and enjoy your Christmas. Spend it with family and things like that, and just enjoy. And I'm off between Christmas and New Year. I've got to go somewhere, and then I'm off for a few days as well. So there's going to be more videos coming up as well soon. Anyway, have a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you soon. So bye for now. Bye.